I'm going to be building a starter house, but I can't use any game passes. But of course, that is going to be easier said than done because not using any game passes is literally super duper hard. So I think the first thing that I can do is turn off collisions, just in case I accidentally use the advanced placement game pass. Also, something that I can't do, which I'm going to show you right now, is that I can't use the custom colors because it actually does cost 600 Bloxbucks. But like, it's going to be really hard because I always use custom colors. Custom colors are the best, but I can't really use these colors that I'm showing you right now. But honestly, this might be one of my most simplest builds on the channel. Because also I'm really trying not to spend a lot of money because if this is going to be a starter house, it can't be very expensive because I know a lot of newer players or people who don't really have a nice house yet, doesn't really have that much money. So like I really can't make like $1 million house or like $500,000 house because that's a little bit too much. Even for me, that's a lot because I am absolutely very broke. I'm a broke man. Anyways, I'm going to do the layout. Right over here would be the first bedroom. And then over here is going to be a garage. I think I was going to go with like a bigger garage because as you can see, I have two garage doors. Also, please let me know down below in the comments if I actually do use a Game Pass, so then I can just redo it and really make sure I don't use any Game Passes. Also, I realized that I didn't really check about the plot or like how much plot I use because there is the bigger Game Pass or bigger plot Game Pass, which I completely forgot about, but I'm pretty sure I didn't use that Game Pass, I think. But anyways, this is pretty much the layout of the house, and then I'm of course gonna be placing down some roofs. Honestly though, I feel like I'm gonna be accidentally using game passes, so if I do, you can just easily fix it. It's probably gonna be easily fixable because I'm not gonna be making any custom furniture or any of that stuff. But I'm gonna look so stupid if these roofs actually use the advanced placement game pass because they are technically colliding with each other. Anyways, for the house roof color, I was thinking of going with this gray, this bluish gray color, and then also I'm going to be using a brick. And then I'm also coloring this wall over here. I was thinking of doing the same color, but then use this like wood material, like this one. And the overall outcome of this house was kind of surprising because if you don't know me, I only build modern mansions. I don't know what's with me, but I'm just like way better at modern mansions. But this house actually looks really cool, especially like this material that I use. I never used before, but it actually looks super nice. Anyways, for the windows, I'm pretty sure I can't scale any of the windows because of its, I think it might be the Transform Game Pass. So I'm actually going to be using these windows because these actually look probably one of the best windows for this style of house. The reason I'm not building a modern mansion for this build is because first of all, modern mansions look really ugly when it's only one floor. I usually like modern mansions when there's two or three floors. And also I want to improve my skills in different types of style of houses, including this one and maybe some other types of houses, which I might build later on in the future. Because not everyone likes modern mansions or modern houses. Sometimes people like rustic or Victorian or other types of styles. Anyways, this right here I think is the finished product of the exterior. I do have to work on the flooring and also like the driveway and then also some nature stuff. But then pretty much this is the outside. I didn't color the door though, so I'll color that later. But yeah, as you can see, I just finished the driveway to the garage, but then I'm also going to need to add a path to the door. And honestly, this was probably the hardest part of the build. It's mainly because I usually don't do this type of flooring or the pathing to like a door because usually my modern mansions are much bigger, so I don't really have to do this. So this did take me a lot of tries to do, which was kind of annoying. But at the end, I decided to leave it off with this. And something I wanted to try was use these paths because first off, no one really uses these that much. And then I decided, what if I made this into like dirt? So it would like connect to the path and also it would just be super detailed and super nice. And honestly, these paths made the dirt look so much more realistic, which is kind of surprising because I don't really think a lot of people use these paths like this, but I could be wrong. Anyways, the next part I did, you don't really have to do, but I actually highly suggest it because it makes the house look so much better, which is just to add some trees, rocks, bushes, and also, of course, bigger trees surrounding the sides of the house. But before I added a lot of gardening and scenery, I decided to work on the inside of the house because I kind of got bored adding nature and I didn't really feel like it. I kind of just wanted to start on the house, which is honestly a bad thing about me is because I usually like jump around. Like I don't finish something, which is also true about like different builds because I have like three unfinished builds that I was wanting to post, but like I get so excited to build them that I built the three of them at the same time, so it just takes forever for them to be completed. Anyways, while I was talking, I just did a huge step that maybe a lot of you guys are confused about, which I don't know why I talked during that important part, but I just placed three floors down in the same room with this material, with this wood material. If you place more than one floor, then it just gets more detailed. The floor looks more detailed, as you can see, which I'm not sure if it uses advanced game passes, which if it does, you can just use one floor and it still looks fine. But I usually like to add three because it just looks way better. And then some steps that I completely also didn't talk about while explaining the floor thing is basically I add wall trims, a bed, and also color the walls. Also, this is me talking after I finish the build. Of course, you can obviously tell, but then also I just realized that literally everything is not advanced placement because the thing is the toggle is literally off. So everything that I do actually doesn't use advanced game passes, which is kind of weird because a lot of things kind of overlapped or collided with another item. Like for example, the floor, which I already talked about. So I'm looking stupid for a different reason. Anyways, right over here, I am super sad that I can't use custom doors because I really wanted to add like this sliding door that's already opened, but the sliding doors in Bloxburg are not really that good. I've wanted to use custom ones, but I just have to use a regular door now, which is kind of sad. Anyways, I went with this door and decided to color it white. I decided to add a carpet here, and I'm so happy that I didn't resize it because I don't think you can resize it because of the transform game pass, like I keep on saying. But I'm so happy I didn't resize it. Because I usually resize the carpets. Then also over here, I'm going to be placing down a nice pot and then also a plant over here just to add some greenery. Now then I might be placing this table down over here because I need to start adding a lot of details to this house because not only do I want it to be very cheap, but also I kind of want it to look nice. I want it to be detailed and have a lot of furniture as well. But trying to build a house with no advanced placement really it sucks and I absolutely hate it. It's so inconvenient and I just don't even notice how inconvenient it is because I've had advanced placement for like many years, so I just completely forgot how bad not having advanced placement is. And here I kind of felt like adding a lamp, but I ended up just not placing down a lamp because it kind of looked ugly. And then for the lighting of this house, I think I'm going to decide on going with a yellowish beige color. And what I'm going to be doing a lot in this house is placing down a lot of paintings because since I can't really add a lot of details, painting is a really easy way to fill up some space. But anyways, this is pretty much the whole first room of the house, fully detailed, fully furnished. And with my perfect layout skills, I ended up making a super duper small bathroom, way too small. It's going to be super crowded. This bathroom's probably going to suck. But without further ado, I'm going to be starting the furniture for the bathroom. Also, as I start placing down toilets and sinks and stuff like that, I decide to add three paintings here, which I usually don't add a lot of paintings because I feel like it's very weird to have a lot of paintings so close together, but then really there's nothing else I can put here that would make this room, not as crowded as it would be. Also, the advanced placement game pass literally makes no sense because I can literally place down this plant and literally some of the plant is literally going through the wall, and I don't know why that works. And then over here, something that might trigger you is that I usually, for some reason, don't place down toilet paper, but from now on, I'm going to start placing down toilet paper because not only doesn't make it more detailed, but honestly, you really do need toilet paper in your builds. Anyways, that is the bathroom. I think now I'm going to start on the second bedroom because I think that's the easiest, because really I'm just going to be copying and pasting a lot of the furniture in the first bedroom to the second bedroom. So actually I lied. We're going to do this little entrance, the main entrance into the house. And then for the flooring, it's kind of difficult because I have this slanted part, which would make the flooring look really wonky. However, I ended up not having any ideas for the main entrance, so I'm going to be just doing the bedroom because I think that'll be fairly quick. So really, I'm just going to be super lazy and just copy and paste everything from the first bedroom. But also, I do really like the first bedroom, so if the second bedroom looks like the first one, then that would be pretty fine. And also, let me know in the comments because I really do think this looks super realistic and like an actual house that you would see in real life. But I think I'm going to stop showing the bedroom because it's really just copy and pasting everything for the first bedroom, and I don't think you guys really need to see this part, so let's just start on the main entrance. I also decided to not decorate the garage because I don't think a lot of people are going to be using this. And also, this house is getting very expensive and I am running out of money. So, yeah, I don't think the garage is going to be that important. If you guys do want to decorate, though, you guys can, but I'm not. Also, what I just did with the floor is just 100 billion IQ, and I don't know why I thought of this earlier, but basically, I can just make like a rectangle here because I'm also going to be coloring this part of the room with that same floor color. So why not just make a square and delete that part that's like crooked and stuff. But anyways, with the main entrance, I'm just trying to put down a lot of tables and their stuff for like storage room or room for storage, and also just lots of nice details. And then I don't really know what I'm going to do with the middle of the room because I don't know how to detail that, but I'll figure that out soon. I actually ended up placing a piano in the middle, but if you don't have a lot of money, you don't need to place a piano because I know pianos are expensive. The only reason why I did it is because it was felt kind of empty and I couldn't really think of other ways that are cheap to fill up the space. So right here, I'm basically changing the layout because I didn't realize how there's like not a lot of rooms in this area. So I can have rooms that separate the living room, dining room, and also the kitchen. And then also maybe I can also have a bathroom in here. Also, if you are enjoying this video, please go and subscribe, but only subscribe if you actually are enjoying the video. And then also please like the video and also turn on the notification bell because it would really help out the channel. Also, this video is really hard to follow, especially if you want to recreate this house for your own Bloxburg plot. So I'll have a whole full speed build on my second channel, which the link will be down below in the description. Anyways, here I did a lot better in the layout, so now this bathroom can finally have a shower because the first bathroom I made was a half bathroom, which was terrible, didn't make any sense. But anyways, this one I can finally add a shower, but then also I'm basically just copy and pasting a lot of stuff from the first bathroom because I did really like that. Anyways, now I am going to be working on the hallway, and then also let me know down below in the comments if you actually do like this style because it's honestly a very nice change from the modern type style that I normally do on the channel and normally I do with my builds. But I do actually kind of like the style, so if you want to see it more, maybe I build some mansions or really huge houses with this type of style, then let me know down below in the comments. I don't know why I almost said description. Anyways, I'm going to speed this up because it took me a very long time to find a dining room or dining table that I want to use because I usually just use this one modern one, but it's not going to work for this style. And I'm also going to be placing these windows down over here, and I don't know why, but these windows look like they're custom windows. Like these are the type of windows that I usually see a lot of people making that are more custom. So I think this is actually kind of a life hack or a Bloxburg hack is just to use these windows instead of the custom ones. Anyways, over here I'm going to be making a nice little tiny kitchen, and then also there will be a door over here. At first I was going to make this like a pantry type thing or like a storage room, but then I realized that I didn't really have a laundry room, so I might just do that since it is a very tiny room and it would work. And since I couldn't use the advanced placement, this counter right over here was super duper irritating because it can't go through the cabinet, which really like shows us like how much we take that Game Pass for granted. Like life is terrible without advanced placement, which really makes sense on why advanced placement is the #1 Game Pass to get. Anyways, over here, I'm really just trying to get the essential appliances down, not really going for a lot of detail, just trying to make this functional. Which is why very soon I delete this cabinet. Yes, I do delete the cabinet because I need to change it for the one that allows you to put a fridge down or a refrigerator down. And for the laundry room, I went for the super cheap and ugly washer and dryer. And then I went for a style that I normally do for all my modern mansions, which is basically just to place down cabinets because it really does just make this whole thing look detailed without adding literally anything to it. Anyways, for the lighting, I went for a beige because recently I've been trying to move away from white and then also linen. I just trying to use a different type of light that's more realistic like this. And then also, basically what I'm going to be doing now is just placing down these lights literally around the whole house just to make it all lighted. So yeah, I'm just going to skip this part. Okay, and there we go. The complete interior of the house is done. But of course, at the beginning of the video, I said that I did not finish the scenery on the outside. So basically, all I'm doing is placing down trees, bushes, and some flowers, and also rocks just to really spice up the outside. And then also making sure that everything literally doesn't use any game passes. But also, I realized that I accidentally resized pretty much every single um, tree and like bush on the outside. So if this does require game passes, you don't really need it. This is just for extra details, but if it doesn't require the game pass, then that's very nice because you should do it. But anyways, while I put down these bushes and trees, let's just get a tour of the whole house. Wait, hold on, I completely forgot that I actually decided to change the color on the outside. Instead of a blue, I went with like a whitish color. I don't know, I thought that would have been looking nicer. But anyways, let me get back to placing down a lot of trees. Alright, and here we go. This is the tour of the house. Also, don't mind my critically low moods. Just don't look at it, don't look at it. Just don't look at it. Anyways, here's the exterior of the house. I actually do like the exterior. The only thing I don't really like is that I didn't really place that much scenery on the outside. But then again, this house literally costed $73,000, which is so much. Okay, well anyways, let's head into the inside of the house. And oh my gosh, this is so dark. Wait, this is so bad. But also, with the main entrance, I didn't even realize that how crowded and small this entrance is. Like, in build mode, it looks so much bigger, but then when you're actually in person, kind of, it's like so much smaller. So I really don't think you need the piano. Anyways, let me stop talking about the main entrance and talk about this bedroom. Basically, this bedroom's pretty nice. Not the most detailed, but honestly pretty nice. And right here is a pretty trash bathroom. Not the most detailed in the world, but actually it's not bad. Anyways, right through here is the second bedroom. Definitely less detailed than the first bedroom, but also there was not really that much room to place down a lot of details, but maybe I could add a little bit more paintings. Anyways, right through here is the garage, but don't look, because there is nothing in here, so don't mind the garage. Anyways, in this house, I've been using these wardrobes and also this table right over here a lot in this house. But anyway, here is the dining room. I've used new tables and new chairs that I normally use, but it honestly looked pretty nice at the end. But anyways, here is a very tiny kitchen. Not the most detailed, but is not bad, I guess. And then right through here is going to be was supposed to be the pantry, but now it is a laundry room. Anyways, right over here is the bathroom with an actual shower. But I actually no, actually I think this is the best room in the house, the most detailed, and honestly the most the best execution. Okay, well, anyways, that's the end of the tour. And if you did enjoy this video, please go ahead and subscribe and also like the video and hit that notification bell because it would really help out the channel. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video.